No, I think I need you to do it. Hello, hello, how y'all doing? Sorry about the no makeup today. Going to get my eyebrows done tonight, so I have to stay au naturel. So, sorry y'all. Today, we're going to make a beach wreath. I'm going to use this anchor, and I've already made the base because it takes me a hot minute. And it's so big and juicy. I used evergreen base and a bunch of mesh that I had rolls that were almost out. So I just used the last of what I had on them. And yeah, welcome to Friday Fun Day with the Crafty Girls. I'm Wilhelmina with Wall Decor by Faye. And before me was Kim with Kim's Gifts and Decor, and Jan Cook with Jan C Designs. I have a cheat sheet over there. Okay, so like I said, we're going to use this. I do have this mesh, the frayed edge mesh, that I'm going to add to the mesh that I do have going on right now. And so we will be putting that in together. I have a bunch of ribbons. I have these four. And these. And one more. Because I just couldn't decide. Yeah, so my last show that I did, sold all my beach wreaths. So I have to make some more because I have another show coming up next Saturday. That's my husband's arm right there. How y'all doing? No one's gonna... Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep continuing. These I got from Carolina Pottery. I've had them for a couple of years and I haven't used them, obviously. So I was looking through my things and discovered them and said, okay, possibly. They are kind of heavy. So we will see how that goes. I also have these balls that I got from Hobby Lobby. And a ton of, like literally a ton, not literally, but you know, a whole bunch of greenery that I chose to choose from. So we will have plenty to choose from. I hope everybody's having a good Friday. If you're watching me on replay, just be sure to hit hashtag replay so I know you came by, and be sure to do all the things. And we'll get started. So I have to hit this to see my comments. So I'm just pulling this up and cutting. I'm just gonna cut a few, like 6 or 7, and we'll add those. I hope everybody's having a good week. I know this weather has been crazy. I'm in Virginia Beach, and today we have overcast and cold and supposed to get rain, so we'll see how it goes. I love this mesh in beach wreaths, absolutely. So I have a few of those cut. This is the frayed edge mesh. And we're just gonna add this around here willy-nilly. And I just do the old-fashioned ruffle with this. Y'all, my table is so crowded. I need a bigger table, but, you know. And I really want one of those tables that you push a little button and it goes woo, woo, you know. So we're just doing a good old-fashioned ruffle like that. And we're just going to put it in randomly. Since I have the evergreen base, I don't have to put it in, you know, right where my old other base is. So I'm just going to put it in and fill in some holes so you don't see the evergreen so much. And it just lends to the beachy feel of the wreath. I love making beach wreaths. I do make a lot of them. And I don't happen to see comments. Oh my goodness, yeah, okay. Hi, Cece, how are you? Cece is on next with Young Oma's I can remember Young Oma's wreaths. Should be able to remember that. She will be on next. I don't know if she's going to do resin or what, but she's incredible. So we can be surprised with her. I'm basically a wreath gal. Wreath and centerpieces. But that's what I do. And I'm getting ready for a show next weekend. So I won't be here next Friday. We have to go do tests. Sorry, I look so pale. Oh my goodness. So we're just going to add these around, no rhyme or reason, just wherever, just to kind of give it the more beachy nautical feel. And then we'll go ahead and add the anchor in. We have a good lineup today. One of our participants is not going to be on this afternoon. She's under the weather. That's Sam Comey. So we hope she feels better soon. Prayers for you, Sam. At 5 o'clock, I'm going to be getting my eyebrows microbladed on. I'm so nervous, y'all. I'm really nervous. I have a pretty high threshold to pain, but you know, it's always the anticipation that's the worst. And if you're new, please say hi and let me know where you're from. Looks like it's just going to be us today, Cece. Apparently Fridays at 1 is not a very good time. But y'all can watch the replay. So if you're watching the replay, hi. And there's no rhyme or reason to where I'm putting this. I'm just going like in between the mesh that I already have in there to fill in the dark holes where you see the evergreen base. I do a little of the fake baking, so I know most of the people here are fake bakers that watch here. I just don't have nerve enough to do it on live yet. Yeah. I'm not as good as the rest of y'all. Hi Pam, how are you? Hi Tony, thanks y'all for coming on. Excuse the no makeup day. You can see my face is getting really red. I can't have the fan on while I'm doing this because it dries the glue in my glue pot. I think I'm going to cut a few more pieces of this frayed edge mesh because I really like it. And I seem to have gone through it. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe two more pieces, I think. I'm glad I put the mesh in already because, yeah, I'm not one of those super fast wreath makers. And my wreaths are usually pretty big and full of all the goodies, so it takes me a hot minute. I got an order for a Christmas wreath the day before yesterday. I have a snowman wreath, a popular snowman wreath that, you know, the popular snowman. So I got to work on a Christmas wreath yesterday. Now I had to find all my supplies that were stashed away. Good thing I have this one closet over here that, that's what I use for my a majority of my Christmas storage. So mostly everything was in there, but I was hunting around like a chicken with my head cut off yesterday, looking for all the supplies. But it was kind of fun making Christmas again. Now I really am more in the mood for summery stuff. I started a flamingo wreath yesterday, and of course I couldn't find the flamingo that I had in mind for this wreath. So I was searching all around for that half the morning too. So I think that one is in storage. So probably tomorrow morning I'll be heading out to storage to look for it. But it's a super cute wreath, so if I have time I'll show you. It's really pretty. It's like hot pink and yellow and white. You know I love my hot pink. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Rita. Hi, Teresa. Thanks, y'all, for coming on. I appreciate it on your Friday afternoon. I'm just doing a little basic ruffle. I know you probably can't see over here, but just to put this in. So this will be the last piece that we put in, but you can see the difference that it makes in the wreath. I just love the look. I use it in a lot of my beach wreaths that I use this natural color in. Yeah. And I'm really, really trying very hard not to buy more supplies, because it just seems like my room just never gets tidy like I like it. It just doesn't. Okay, so this is what we've got going on. I have attached, I did get this from Hobby Lobby. So I have attached a cable tie mount. I glued it on and glued it around because those things can come off. And it has this little sawtooth thingy here. So we're just going to use that. And I'll go ahead and use my pipe cleaner. So is everyone doing good? I hope so. Thanks, Pam. Yeah, I like the full wreaths. And they seem, at my shows, they seem to sell better. Now in my Etsy shop, no, they sell, it's like 50-50 between these and like grapevines or whatever. But I am kind of a go big or don't make it at all, because I don't know why. Now I do, I squish this to make it oval, and I do add the zip tie in the back to kind of hold it in, and it helps me to remember, because I've done this a dozen times, which way to put my embellishment, because sometimes it's hard to tell once all the mesh is in here, which direction to do it, so that helps me there too. So I'm going to have to stand. I'm in my Mickey garb today. I'm thinking I want to put a bow, a bow on here. So I'm trying to make sure I cover up that, so I think I'll put a bow down here. That way this part will cover up this zip tie back here. So I think that's what I'll do, and I'll go ahead and attach this in here. Hopefully it'll reach the bottom. Actually, I could just attach it to the, nope. Maybe I'll scoot it over a skosh. There we go. There we go. So next after me is Cece with Young Oma's wreaths. Trying to get this little, there we go. So you don't see the pipe cleaner. I feel weird coming on here with no makeup. Hi, Kim. How are you? Your stuff was so cute. I'm so in the mood to make bee stuff now. I have to make some bee stuff because the first customer I had at the last show bought all my bee stuff. So I have to. And Cindy, if you're on here, I mean you. So has everybody decorated their homes for Easter already? Or do you do St. Patrick's Day? I skipped St. Patrick's Day this year when I was selling at the store in this area of town. They're huge. Oh, look at my fingers. They're huge on St. Patrick's Day. Well, the store closed down, so I don't sell there anymore. And St. Patrick's Day is not really a big seller for me. So I just kind of skipped it over this year. And I'm not the quickest with decorating. I have good intentions. I start my decorations, and then life happens and I don't end up decorating in time. So I figured I would just skip over St. Patrick's Day and decorate for Easter already. I'd be up. And I wanted to be up a month ahead of time, so that was yesterday. I did my fireplace garland. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I posted that the other day. I did get that done. I have part of the yard done. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up. See, Oh, it's loose, y'all. It's super loose. Gonna have to, it's heavy apparently. I might have to glue it down too. I think that's what I'll do. And then I can tighten it more later. Y'all, my face gets so red when I'm hot. I have some rosacea, so it gets really red really quickly. But what are you gonna do? That's me. So you should see when I exercise, I turn purple. I used to play soccer and people would be like, are you okay? You're not fixing to collapse or anything, are you? Yeah, I'm fine. I just turned purple. So I'm just holding this here for a second. And I'll probably have to tighten the pipe cleaners too. I was thinking maybe even add another one back here. We'll see. We will see. Y'all are super quiet today. Gotta see if I can find this sucker. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna tighten this one down while I can before I put all the embellishments in. Okay. There we go. But I don't want to squish down my mesh too much. There we go. That frayed edge, I always think of Gilligan's Island when I use it. Reminds me of their huts. There we go. I think that should hold it a little better. I didn't have it tied down, secured tight enough. I'm wrapping this puppy, so I'm just wrapping it around the wreath frame. I'm running really low on my bases, so I've even been using my work forms, which I haven't used in a while, but I've been pulling those out and using them because I'm really determined not to spend any more money on supplies. It's just horrible. Horrible. And especially next Friday, I have to go to the accountant, and that gives me anxiety like there's nobody's business. Our accountant, she kind of scares me. And if I don't have everything exactly right, she lets me know in no uncertain terms. So she makes me a little nervous. So I'm really not looking forward to it. Not at all. And then my husband knows the exact numbers of what I really did spend. But, you know, it's my own private account, so I don't touch the household money. And I'm not in any credit card debt with my business, so that's a good thing. There we go. That looks a little more secure. If I need to secure it more, I will. But these are the ribbons I chose, so we're gonna go ahead and make a bow. I'm going to set that right here. And I do use a bow maker. I have the worst time trying to tie bows by hand, so what doesn't work, I just don't try it. Oh, good, Cece, good. So I'm going to start with this in the back. Because I don't use a whole lot of two. Oh, you know what? I forgot I had this too. Squirrel. So I do have this as well. I'm going to see how thick it is. Because it doesn't look super thick. See, I have stuff I haven't even opened yet. And if I didn't have the shelves like this, that's one reason why my husband made these. This is really thin. So I won't use that in the back, because this is a lot thicker. So I can see what I have, because I was ordering a lot of the same things over and over and over again, not realizing that I had it already. Do y'all ever do? Hey Sam, how are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. I'm going to make these a little long, because I can always shorten them. Gonna miss seeing you today. Sorry, y'all. So this is, I'm almost out of this too. So I'm going to make the loops, my go-to length is 5.5 inches. I don't know why, that's how I like my bows to look with that length. It just seems to appeal to my eye. I'm just going to make 2 of these. Oh, good. Yep, just sleep, sleep, sleep. I'm not gonna. It's horrible. Knock on wood, I haven't really gotten sick this year. It's been a while. Oh, God, I just jinxed myself. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Now, this fell apart earlier today, and I thought I'd fixed it, but apparently not. Yeah. Did you see where that fell to? I'm just going to put this down here because otherwise it's going to flop in my way the whole time. What should I put next? I guess I'm going to put 1 set of this just because it's anchors. I'm going to put it in this one. I don't know. This is super thin. I know I got it at Sims Pottery, so I know it didn't cost me all that much. Thank goodness, because it's wholesale. But do you love it? This one or the other one? Probably the cabana stripes. The cabana stripes are fabulous, and I have them. I have a lot of 1.5 inch in the cabana stripes. I'm just going a hair, just a slight touch smaller with this loop. Now, do y'all sell bows in your shop? Because I know at the storefront that I sell at, the Painted Tree, I sell a lot of bows. Those bows pay my rent for real. But it doesn't look like I'm going to sell in there next year. You have to sign a year lease. And it's just not... I've been in the red more than the black. We'll just put it that way. So, we'll see. I get, where God closes one door, he opens another. So, everything's good. Are y'all done making Easter already? Because I think I'm just about done. And I have so many cute things I still want to do, but I think I'll do this one next. Oh no, that's too close to that. I do have this. This is from the Hobby Lobby. See, that's what happens when you have too many choices. You have too many choices. So we're good. The cabana, yeah. Cabana's always good. I have it in the tan and black stripe too. And I do have a couple of 50 yards that I could sell. I should put in my Etsy shop and get rid of them. See, I don't like that sitting next to there. So I think, hold on, I'm going to use this one. Just because I don't want dark sitting on top of dark. And this does have light, but it's just not pleasing to my eye right now. So do a lot of y'all make wreaths still, or have you moved on from wreath making? I know, like Jan was saying earlier, that she's just like done with wreath making. I mean, they say the thing is saturated, but I think it's kind of like, when you buy a car and then you notice that kind of car everywhere. I think that's what it's like. That's just my opinion. So I think I'm just going to do 2 of all the different. And I just can't imagine Well, not yet anyway, stopping the wreath making. I just love it. I'm waiting for people in my complex to buy some. And it's so funny because my door faces nothing. So no one can see my front door. So I don't, and birds, because we have the woods right there and then a tabernacle on the other side of the woods. So the birds come in. And we've had them come in the house and fly upstairs. So I have this little bitty sort of wreath. I usually put door hangers on, just because, and no one sees it anyway. But I just do it for myself and my family and friends. But I'm like a wreath maker, and the people can't see my stuff. So my kitchen window faces the street and the neighbors, so I decorate around my kitchen window, because on the outside it's like framed and got this huge place. So I put some chicken wire on either side of the window, like for Christmas, and I put a garland out there and decorate it with all sorts of Christmas balls and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna, when I say that, but that's what I'm gonna attempt to do for Easter too. Oh, I kind of like it just like this. I think I like it just like this. Yeah. Yeah. That's how much I don't have to buy supplies. I really don't. I don't need a doggone thing. Now, there might be florals that I come across here and there and maybe some mesh, but I'm really trying hard to go through all the mesh I have right now, because I just got overexcited, you know, when I first started. I've been doing this 4.5 years. So I just got super excited. And, you know, they make everything so pretty. And they know we like to buy the pretty things. And all the nice embellishments and everything. I keep seeing myself. I'm a very animated person. And not just here. So I like this all the time, y'all. So I am going to zip tie. I like to zip tie my bows. It makes them stand up really well. And then I'll put a couple of pipe cleaners together and I know some people are still getting snow. Poor California. Oh my goodness. And I have my one brother, and a niece that still live in California. But my brother lives in San Diego, so I know he's not getting any snow. Now my niece, she's up in Bakersfield, so I don't know if they get snow there. But it's just been crazy, crazy, crazy. Trying to find a spot where I don't knock everything over, y'all. Now I'm going to get these out of the way. Because my table just seems to get invaded. Just can't reach. Don't you hate when that happens? Okay, I'm going to put a couple of these together. So I have extra long. See, I'm not even buying those super long pipe cleaners that they're making nowadays, because I have tons of pipe cleaners sitting right over there. Look at my, oh my gosh. I get squirreled really easy. Yep, the 25 and 50 yard rolls of ribbon. Absolutely. Well, and because those are the best deals. And eventually you do use it all up. Eventually. So I'm just pushing these down and pulling this through. There we go. So now I got a nice long cleaner. And where I connected them is right under the zip tie. Yeah, I don't like this ribbon at all. I mean, the looks of it's nice, but it's so weak. So I'm probably going to have to glue it to some mesh. Now, if your bow goes wonky like mine just did, you can just take this and twist it like that and twist it like that, and it'll make it nice. So it's not all janky in the back. And I love it when they curl so nicely. And that's for even Hobby Lobby ribbon. I was buying a lot of that in the beginning of this because I was just making tons of beach wreaths. And I haven't in a while, so it's kind of nice to get back into the beach swing of things, seeing how I live in Virginia Beach. Okay. There we go. I'm not going to mess with it too much because it's going to get all janky when I put it in the wreath anyway. Oh, I didn't use this. That's okay. Obviously, I didn't need to. Okay, so now I've got a little room here. There we go. But look, y'all, I did make some little doggy bones and doggy paws. I'm going to I have some of those little glass canisters. So I figured I'd put these on top, and then you can put doggy bones in it. You know, so you have a doggy treat holder. It's baby steps, baby steps. Okay, let's bring this behemoth back up here. So, obviously, I'm not going to do it down here. I'm going to end up doing it up here. My, how plans change. I'm a little stiff this morning. I guess I go to Pilates at 7 a.m., sometimes 6:30, sometimes 6, but this morning was 7 a.m. So sitting here, I'm getting a little stiff. I wanted this a little more at an angle. Y'all, I'm going to have to untie this one more time. If I can find the dang pipe cleaner. Signs were never my favorite thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to now that I look at it. I'm going to have to untie it up here. And tie it farther down. Yeah, because I have it on the middle ring, but I'm going to have to put it on the outer ring just so I can have it. But I glued that in. We'll see. Oh my goodness. You know, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen on a live. So, I might be able to move it a little. There we go. That's just taking all the mesh with it, so that's no big deal. There we go. Seems like it's sitting a little better. But I figure all the greenery and everything I put in here will gonna shove this evergreen down a bit. There we go. There, it's moved it a little bit, so there we go. That was easy enough. Oh, that was good. Much better. Good. Maybe I'll put it right about right about here. I gotta check it out. I think I want it a little bit higher. Just a skosh. going to put it through some mesh. There we go. It's funny how just the littlest amount, like an inch or so, makes a world of difference. And I'll probably end up cutting a lot of those tails down. I have problems standing for very long. Especially that's why I want to get one of those tables that raises up and down. So I can, so I don't have to bend over so far. Because this is the first dining room table that Steve and I got together as a couple. And that was about in 97. Well, 95 is when we got it. So, yeah. It's kind of old. I'm just cutting off the excess pipe cleaner and I'll wrap it around the frame. That's one thing about these evergreens. All these pine tines. Sometimes they're a pain. But you can just attach a lot of things in them. So that's what's good about them. So yeah, these are super long. I'm going to end up cutting those down. Y'all are super quiet. Unless I'm just not getting comments on the tablet. I've been having such issues with my lives lately. I have to, like if I want to watch them on my phone or whatever, I've been having to restart my phone again. And it's a brand spanking new phone, so I don't know. I think I want it to turn around this way some, so we're gonna, there we go. You can manhandle these doggone things. You really can. If you have decent ribbon, that is. There we go. And I'm going to roll these up while I'm working on it. It helps make them a little more, at first it gets them out of the way, but then I noticed like when I'm done, they're nice and rounded. Oh darn, you'll have 20 minutes left. We got to start to stuff and telling you, I take a long time to make a wreath. My best friend Gail, she's like, time is money, Will. Time is money. You need to speed up. Like, I know. I know. Because I haven't even put tails in. Have mercy. I should have cut those beforehand, too. Because I knew yesterday what I was going to make already. But I got so distracted with making that flamingo wreath. Maybe I shouldn't do class on Fridays. Okay, so I'm just going to let that all sit up there. Maybe I just won't do ribbon tails. Who knows? You can hear you can hear it turning in there. Oh, I just scooted off the comments. Good, googly moo. Okay. No, you know what? I think I'm not going to put any ribbon tails around this. Because I do like all this mesh and I like it to show. So what we're going to do is I will put the big thingies in first and then I'll put the greenery in. So let's see where we're going to put these. Let me stand up. See, these are some of the flamingos that I had. I got these at our local grocery store, a Harris Teeter. And there was two different kinds, but it didn't seem to go with the sign. Aren't they the cutest? But I know I'll use them in something. I know I will. So I'm going to stick these in. See, this anchor wants to keep going straight. And I want that zip tie to be covered up. So there's a lot of greenery right there. But the tail's going to go right here. Okay. So I know I'm going to put one up here. Put one right up here so you can see it. Then right there. Maybe I'll put it down a little farther, like right about there. No, I'm going to put greenery there. That's going to stay right there. And then this will go probably right about right here. That's where my, yeah. Okay. So now I'm just going to glue these in. Tons of glue, y'all. They're not heavy at all. Hold on. And these I got at Hobby Lobby. So when I saw them, I jumped on them. You know, when they're 50% off. I usually don't put a whole lot of ribbon in my beach wreaths just because I like all this beachiness to show. You know, I like the mesh to show. So I do spend, you know, money on buying a little more expensive mesh just because I really do like it to show. I mean, that's where you get your colors from, right? So look at let's see. Yeah, I'm liking this. It'll be a nice big rustic wreath. A lot of beach houses. A lot of people stay out here in Virginia Beach, you know, just during the summer. Or it could even go on a lake house since it doesn't specifically say beach, you know, it's just nautical. And where did I have that? Right here. Okay. So that'll stick out right there. And then we're going to start putting some pretty pretties in. Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. Sam, she's like, this is my style of wreath. That's cool. Well, my shop is Wall Decor by Faye. So I'm going to start, like I said, I have lots and lots. I have some of this, some of this. It's a little too green. This is a little too green. So I'm going to put that over there. I do put ferns in because ferns remind me of water, but look at that's pretty. I'm going to put some of this in definitely. I do this a lot in my centerpieces because it just looks so oceany. And I put that in my grapevine beach ones too. And I have some of this, I think looks beachy. As a part falls off. But I also like putting some of this in. So I think that's what I'll start with. Yeah. I even have a couple of these, but I think they're too light for this project. So that's going to go over there with the other light stuff. Ooh, good catch. Okay, so let's take off some of this and start with this. We'll get some of this in there, y'all. You know, it's a fine line between prepping and teaching. So, you know, if you prep too much, you really haven't taught all the steps that you need to teach. But I know most, oh, way to go, Will. I know most of y'all already know what you're doing. So, oh, look, I have some of this too. Oh, I thought that would be pretty, but we'll see. So I'll cut some more of this off. And I do have some pretty blue. See, every time I see blue flowers, it makes me think of the beach. So I'll probably stick some of this in to darken up over this light green that we have going on. And I do have some of these. So we'll make it pretty pretty. So we're going to start with the fern and get those in. So we've still got a good lineup today. I'm going to Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to use these. They're very heavy. Very heavy. We've got Cece with Young Oma's Wreaths coming up next. Pam James at 3 o'clock with Pam's Craft Boutique is after her. Sam Comey is 6. So you have between 3 and 5 to take a break, do what you got to do, get your chores done, all that good stuff. So you can come back at 5 and see Jana Mays with J. Marie Designed. And then at 6 is Danita with a Buttercup Creations. See, these are too long. And I'm going to cut these down at the bottom a bit. And then Teresa Tolliver with Delightful Doors and Home Decor at 8. Oh, I got some in my glue gun. Oh. But this is just going to go in the mesh, so it's all good. See, and when it sticks out, it looks kind of underwatery. A new word for the day. You have learned a new word. Underwatery. Hold these up this time. And so I don't know if you've thought of using ferns for beach wreaths, but I really like it. Because once you put the florals and stuff on top of it, I have some shells and probably some little starfish floating around somewhere I can probably find, and I'll attach here and there. But I will have it listed in my shop. We also make signs for wreaths, and they're aluminum sublimated signs, like Jana Mays makes, and one of the many things she makes. So that's in my shop. You know, all the goodies for any of you wreath makers. I need to go up another layer. Let's put some down in here so it comes in around. How the back is there? I don't know. Always glue on the nail. I'm going to put this probably up behind the bow since it's a little bit longer. And there's a big old poof of mesh right there. What's here? What's going on? Oh, this is a different kind of, I think this is like the angel hair fern or something like that. So I think that might be all of the fern I'm going to put in. Let's put in, I'm going to cut some of this up and put it in. I don't really use these. I use those more in a centerpiece. So those are just going to get cut to the side. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Thanks for coming on and saying hi, y'all. Please be sure to sprinkle the love. I'm really trying to get the page back up and growing again. Just cutting these off. And, yeah. Get the followers back on. Oh, did I say the F word? Doggone it. So I'll probably end up cutting these in half because they're super long, but I'm going to cut them all off because this is a big juicy wreath. So be sure to Let all your Wreath and friends know. I make centerpieces, all sorts of stuff, y'all. If you have anything, something you want me to make, just let me know. I put that there for now, just to get out of the way, so I could walk out here. I'm trying to get my husband to come back on lives with me, but I think we'd have to go more like in the evenings to do that, because he's still working from home, y'all. And he's upstairs. Sometimes he jumps on and says, hey, if you see Steve. Right? That is very true. Very, very true. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of these in. See, that's one thing that's really, another thing that's really good about these evergreen bases. You can just stick stuff pretty much anywhere, and you're gonna hit something. Mesh or the pine tines, whatever you want to call them. I'm just shoving the ends down in so that you don't see them. And that's like if some won't go down, I'll put like a seashell or a sand dollar or something there. But like usual, I'm running out of time. I have like 7 minutes. So I will post a picture of the finished product. I'm going to have to end up finishing, because I like to upload these to my YouTube channel. So I will just continue. But young Oma is coming on at 2 o'clock. So please be sure to check her out and say hi. And do all the fun stuff for her page too. And then Pam will be on and at 3. And like I said, next Friday I won't be here because I got all that fun stuff to take care of, you know. Aww. And this one's kind of long. I think I want to cut this off. Oh, I'm dripping glue strings everywhere. Good googly moo. But yeah, I've got a lot of goodies down there to choose from, so this will get filled up. Definitely. Just gonna finish cutting these in half. They're sort of a grayish bluish color that I know they look a lot whiter on the screen. But they are a bluish gray color. Thanks so much, Jan. Thanks. You've been on the phone. I want to try out that skinny drink. Okay. Just spread the love. Spread the love, y'all. Okay, these are all cut. So I can just go ahead and shove these all in now. I like it that no matter where you look, you'll see something in the wreath. I'm going to go under the bow too, so that it sticks out. So it makes the bow look like it's part of the design and not just placed in there, you know? And so that I'm multi-dimensional on this thing and not just like around the circumference. Oh, if you hear any noise, the gardener people are outside. They usually don't come this time of day. On Friday, it's usually later. So, I guess they want to get in before the rain starts, because we're supposed to get rain like today and tomorrow. So it's a good working day. Oh, get a bunch of stuff done. Okay. Oh, online. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that internet stuff. My husband has to deal with that, you know, for work. So we have to make sure we're totally, like, upgraded to the gills. I've got 4 minutes, y'all. I want to put some flowers in before y'all leave and go watch Cece with Young Oma's Wreaths. It's good to see Omas out there. See, I have these little blue ones. You can tell I use these a lot because this is all I have left. I'm really done, and I'm not sure where I got it, but I'm going to save this so I have the code, because that is something I will have to reorder. I use these in a lot of my beach wreaths. A lot. And it's just called baby's breath. But like I said, this will be, I'm going to list it in my Etsy shop as well as bring it to the show. So, snowing. Really? Yeah, we haven't gotten any snow this year. Not a drop. Sometimes we do. And I'm originally from San Diego, so when we were fixing to move out here, we asked about the weather, and people are like, oh yeah, they get snow. They get lots of snow and this and that. And I'm just like, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Every once in a while, like I think it was 2017 or 18, we got a lot of snow. And my husband was driving part-time Uber at the time, and he made out like a bandit. It was nice. We had an all-wheel drive car, so he was able to go everywhere. And he did drive a truck for a while, so he knows how to drive in the snow. I'm gonna go under here. But not me. I don't know how to. I don't think I've ever driven in the snow as a driver. You know, passenger. Yeah, but not the driver. So yeah, these wreaths, they're layer by layer. You can look at it and go, oh God, that doesn't look very nice. But then, slowly but surely, you're just like, ooh, I'm starting to like it. See these little, I should have cut them up a little bit more. Because it is a pusher, and it comes, so I can do that with this one. Better late than never, right? Oh gosh. So y'all be sure to go check out Cece with Young Oma's Wreaths. She's on next. And then Pam with Pam's Craft Boutique at 3. I'm going to continue because I need to finish this so I can post it. I mean, yeah. I'm just going to finish this week so I can put this on YouTube. So I'm just going to keep going. Thank you. I just cut this, so I'm going to bend over the top. And stick these in. So be sure y'all check out Wall Decor by Faye. I might surprise you and have something in there you love. Because I don't sell like clay and stuff like that, but you know, if you're a wreath maker. Thank you, Cece. I'm so glad you like it. I think I might cut like the top one of these out and split it up too. There we go. I think I'm gonna. So I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. I'm gonna dig in here deep. I'm gonna get my smaller jobbies. I'll be able to do this one. Gonna try though. These ones are kind of messed up. I need to get a new pair of smaller ones, but. So I cut this off. Gonna bend this top part up. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take 2 of them off of there while I'm at it. I can bend this over. So that there's like that. And then I can always get my handy dandy little pick thingies out and make a new pick. These are my leftovers from other projects, so I can just cut this off and add some more of this somewhere else. Because this is all I have left of this book. And you can tell I like it a lot. And I'll take the rest of this little pick and put it in here. And right through my thumb. Bend this part over, see? So it won't come off. I need some right about here. Put it right in here. Over this piece of pine tine. I'm going to cut this one over here apart like I did the last one. Take this top piece off and the second piece. There we go. Bend this over. This. Now I'm going to stick this in there. Bend this over. And we have another little piece to put somewhere. Easy peasy. I'm going to stick this in here by the bow. Right down here. I'm probably gonna perform surgery on this piece right there too. I'll just take this, glue this in there. Like that. Need something right up in here. I'm going to bend these pine tines over. Have this sticking out right here. Because I am going to shorten the tails on the bow. I think I'm going to leave that like that. So this is what we've got going on so far. I need to sit down for a sec. Yeah, this needs to come over. This bow needs to come over this way more. So when I put the tails down, it'll cover this hole, this gaping hole right there. I am going to... I have some of these. I think I'm going to cut some of these up and see what I can do with these. They are pushers as well. So I'll cut some of these out. Cut out 3 first and see what I do with that. Maybe like 5. Changed my mind. I really like this stuff. And this stuff is really good in a centerpiece. Really nice. put this down here. I want to get some flowers. I do want to put some of these in. They're super pretty. They're like a dusty blue. It's super pretty. So these are going to go in. I love, love, love these. Turn this around. I think I'm going to put a flower there. Let me see. I'm going to cut this down, this stem down. See how that looks. It looks kind of wonky. I don't like it there. Just wasn't feeling it. Just was not feeling that. So we'll take it out and try again somewhere else. Thinking right here. Yeah, that looks better. I'm gonna cut this down and I'll save the extra do-jobby. Have this stick out right here. I'm gonna leave this one a little bit long because I think I pushed all the greenery up too far. Something needs to be over here though, desperately. So I'm gonna spread that out a little bit. This guy's a little wonka, but that's okay. He's gonna go here underneath this ball. Spread out, cover this pine tine that's sitting here. And then this guy's the last little jobby. He's gonna go up top because I don't have anything up there. And I know once I take a picture, I'm gonna see where I need to put more things. There we go. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna probably come back to those little, I think they're called cattails. Probably gonna come back to those. Oh, keep swiping my. So I love these flowers. I'm gonna cut these off. I usually don't keep the leaves, but these are good looking leaves, so I can keep them for another project. Like I know I want to put a flower right here. I think I'm gonna use this one. And I have a couple of other colors too. I have some cream colored ones and kind of a greeny color that I might use too, just to add a little something, something. I like that there. Yes, I like that. I like that there. Now I don't save these because they're not the most sturdy. That there. And then I have these I'm going to save this. I have these two little buds, but I don't want the leaf on there. So I'll cut that off. Put that right up there. I have another stem of that, so I'm going to use it. Cut this leaf off. But I'll save those leaves for another design. What did I drop? Looks like something dropped, but I don't know. I don't know what. Oh well. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I am. It's turning out super pretty. And that way, whoever comes walking up to your door, they'll see something pretty no matter what angle they come up from. I'm going to put this one over here just because I have a lot over on that side. And this is the last bush I have of this down here. Oh, no, I think I have one more. Oh, yes, I do. That's good, that's good. So I can spread the wealth. I want to go down here. Yeah, I like that color. Super, super pretty. Oh, I have these two little jobbies too. I forgot about them. Save the leaves. Don't forget to save the leaves. I don't want to put anything in the hole. I think that would not look good. I think I need to put something down here. So, you know, when the wind blows, and it does on the beach, it'll blow those tails up, and there'll be something, you know, under there. Curl this stuff back up. Just for now. I'll cut another one. These I got from Maravik when I went to Market a couple of years ago. Market's too dangerous, so I haven't been back. I mean, as far as spending money goes, you know. Just cutting the leaves off, y'all. And I'm just going to stick these in strategically. Now, I do have some seashells and maybe some sand dollars or something I'm going to look for, and I'll put those in and around as well. Probably after the live, because y'all don't need to see me looking for, well, you won't see me, but you don't need to sit here while I'm looking for stuff. It's been a hot minute, really, since I've made a beach wreath, so I was busy looking for flowers and all that fun stuff. Flowers and greenery and everything. So, and I will go back afterwards and look underneath for any pine tines sticking out so that they won't be. Look at there. I want to put a few more flowers in because they're just so pretty. So pretty. I'm glad I put that frayed mesh in. That just means beach to me for real. I see a spot that this will look good up here. I'm going to cover up this pine tine right there. There we go. And again, I have another little set of buds. I think I'll put right about here maybe. Make sure. No, I think I'm going to put them down here. Right. Oh, that's right next to the other ones. I'm going to put it right down here. But you know, I do have this color too. But I think that's too bright. Yeah, I don't think I like it. So I don't think I'm going to use those. I do have some cream. You can tell I like these flowers a lot. I might use just one pick of the cream. And then I'll be done. I'm glad I didn't put more ribbon tails. Sometimes a wreath just doesn't need a whole lot of ribbon tails. I'm not going to put a whole lot of glue on this just in case I don't want to keep it in there. There's a big pine tine sticking right there. So we're just about done, y'all. So it took me a little over an hour. Not too bad, not too bad. It's pretty good for me. Pretty good for me. I think I'll put that there. I don't know what I did to my neck, but it hurts. It hurts just a little. See, oh, yeah, right there. There we go. There we go. I'm going to hold it up so I can see what it looks like. So we got lots of goodies going in all around, all on the edges. And I will add some seashells and maybe some sand dollars here and there. Look, my head is not done yet. I'm going to cut off one of these, sorry. And see if I can add any of these in to just look, add a little different, because it kind of looks like a seashell in my head anyway. And I saw some really dark blue spots that had nothing in there that was bugging me, so. Yeah, I like that. Those are pretty, super pretty. And it just adds a little flirty flower in there. I think it's pretty. This I'm gonna hang from the bottom, since this one's hanging a little wonky like that. I'm gonna stick it in at the bottom. Over here. And now it doesn't look so wonky. It looks like it's supposed to. I like these. Oh, I'm glad I chose to add a little bit more. These are super pretty. Super pretty. This dusty blue is really gorgeous. And it just fills it in a little more. Since there isn't all the ribbon ties, the more flowers, the better, I think. Always dropping something, it seems like. Okay. I'm cutting it so it breaks it right up in half. This one I'm just going to cut down here at the bottom, so it'll probably go up here at the top by the bow. See, this is another one of those wonky ones, so I'm going to put it there. So I'm going to put it up here. Cover those pine tines up. Always be sure to put stuff under your bow. You know, the tails and stuff, because you just never know. When that gust of wind will come along. And lift its skirt. I'm really liking this one a lot. I don't know how much more of this I have, and I gotta look at the tag to see where I got it. Probably the at-home store is what I'm thinking, but I really like it. Super pretty. And it adds like a little floatiness. It reminds me of just floating underwater. Here's another one of those wonky ones. I might put that down here by this rose, just so it can help fill up that hole in there. I have one more. I need some right there. There we go. Oh, look, I have this too. I think that one's going to go right up there. I need to incorporate this bow a little bit more. There we go. All right, I think, y'all. I think I'm done. Of course, I'll hang it up and probably mess around with it a little bit more. But thanks so much for sticking around. Those of you that stuck around, I've got to get ready and go get my eyebrows done. I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Thanks for watching. Wilhelmina here with Wall Decor by Faye. And y'all take care. God bless. I got to go around and shut it off now. Bye.